Oh, I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Howdy. Captain, welcome back. Was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. Night, one of the proudest days. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph data and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups, population statistics, hell, even their food chain. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate Terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we... Well, 8. They went extinct a few decades back. A big lumbering thing called an Aceles. Something I'd love to learn more about, if we had the people to look into it. That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? Well, Kaiser's one of a kind. Special built for the sort... No other robot in the galaxy like... That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? Miracle worker is more like it. Getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the Terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need something. Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? Oh my god, are you talking? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are... The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nero's got more... but I think there's a place where you can... Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. As good a place to start as any. Did I lose you there? Something wrong? Hi. Hello. Anything? And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
Always another delivery. Now, were you looking to make a purchase? All right. Just don't shoot. Just take the cargo and leave us in peace.
clear. Time to land the ship.
Captain, it is pleasant.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Turn mechs into money mostly. Plus selling equipment, information, and supplies to any short-term scrappers that want to take a shot at striking it rich out in the fields. Appreciate it. Took years to get this place self-sustaining. Plenty elbow grease and creativity. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however you want to hike them over. Here's what I've got. It's kind of an inside joke. Other than the fact that we're the only place out here, the mechs we harvest, they're primarily from a group known as the 1st Cavalry. Their unit was deployed to break the deadlock on this world during the Colony War. Almost succeeded too, but as you can probably guess, it didn't ultimately work. Left us plenty of scrap to build with though, so we thought it'd be funny to dedicate this place to the folks that made it. So they were pretty widely considered the best damn mech unit. Their leader? Major Paxton Hull. They say he was some kind of tactical genius. Whole damn war, he always seemed to be just one step ahead of the UC. But all that changed here on Nira. The fighting was brutal, apparently. Between the aliens and the UC defenses, most of the 1st Cav was wiped out. They say Hull snapped, that he couldn't handle the loss of so many good soldiers. When the ceasefire order finally came, he ignored it. Said he was too... So they court-martialed Hull and the other survivors of the 1st. Locked them all up. Kaiser? No bot around here with that tag. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least, that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got... Nasty kind of alien left behind after the... Original ones brought to Nera were all Xeno weapons. But those critters, they left behind more than enough untrained babies to... Moby Dick? Old story about one Captain Ahab chasing some big fish that's bound to get him killed? No? We all thought the name was a good fit since our bot friend was so damn busy chasing that siren of his. Quality slate, too. Think I got a copy for sale if you want to give it a look. Well, so, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. Maybe you find him, but knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot faster, going rate's a little steep. I'm listening. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay? Yeah, I hope so. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Okay. You made your point. I'll give you a discount. Pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse, shipwreck about a quarter click down the main strip. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open. You should find your machine. Eyes open, too. Sirens and ecliptic out there. And need... Oh. And corpse retrieval is not included in this transaction? So now you know. Give Ahab a Kaiser, our best.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history. So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Not here to be your friend.
state of this ship. It's as though it's been picked apart from the inside out.
Salvage yard. Insufficient. Inquire at salvage yard.
In need of materials? Or just here to have a drink and enjoy the view? No better selection. Ah, so that's where your machine's been. Heat leeches, wasn't it? Those little stowaways are everywhere on this rock. But a micro cell. That's military grade. You could probably Frankenstein one together using our fabrication system here, but... So... Lots of money to be made on mech scrap if you know where to look. And I just happen to sell a guide that'll show you the best spots. Couple of words of warning, though. As you may have put together, Neera's more dangerous than a cellophane. UC brought xeno weapons here during the Colony War, and more than a few decided to put down roots. Sirens are the ones you really... You've also got the unauthorized scrappers, Ecliptic being the worst of the bunch. Killed you. Luckily, we sell a wide array of problem solvers in various colors and calibers. Any Neera scrapping expedition starts by...
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are used from history.
Resume my mission. Please step aside. My damage is within acceptable threshold, although previous attempts to disarm additional support may allowing me to leave. My mission is the disarmament of Unit XW-99. Designation siren. Nearest 99 has proven a far more formidable adversary than its people. During the Colony War, handling of Unit 99 and deploy Unit 99. Defend Unit 99 against hostile forces. But above all, when I was separated from the Xeno Warfare team with the Armistice. So I am here to correct my mistake. I have nearly... Follow me.
So many lives lost when these UC ships were destroyed. Brings back painful memories.
As you have no doubt witnessed, attention event registered.
Now, I was just getting warmed up. Make sure you clean that off before you stow it in your bag.
Probable threat detected. I am detecting Unit 99, but there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach. Sensors suggest a mercenary company like Ecliptic would only want Unit 99. To utilize standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. Very well.
Yeah? I'll be right here.
inventory complete.
Acknowledged. Have you figured it out yet?
Some progress, sir, but this is a complex piece of hardware. We're sure this is necessary.
Buyers demanding to know it works. We don't provide, we don't get paid.
All right, I'll keep at it. Stand by.
Enough. Let's see if this thing still fights. Release the weapon. Lost visual.
Yes? Sure, I'm right behind you.
Our work here is finished. A plague of terror. You are docked at one of them.
You hear screaming out there? You run the other way.
Get you something?
It's either the sirens or someone they've got.
All legal, I swear.
Joe says you're all right.
Locked in and ready for liftoff.
It's ready. Check. Stairs. Red. Landing site. Clear.
How can I be of service, Captain?
It's good to be back on board.
Ah, hello.
We have arrived. I will meet you inside the facility.
Get back here, now! Hold it right there. You're under arrest. You're coming with us.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble.
My buddy, the manager, keeps asking me about him.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinium.
Londinium. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the destination's Londinium, Ptolemy 2. We're meeting with Commander Hatum.
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
Yes, what? You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terror? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terror. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, the Asil... We thought they were harvested to... But in the data, the research team found the location of a few... As you can see, what we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation have already perfected. We could speed up their breeding process using some of the same technologies that were used to create me. We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asili's hunting skills to track down the Terramorph transmission method at long last. Find out how humanity spread them and put an end to the Terramorph problem definitively. If you pick a fight with one, or you're a Terramorph, sure. But Asilis were already spread across the galaxy once before during the Colony War. As livestock, they're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing to clean up. Well, there is another option. It'd be faster, maybe even more effective. But it's got its own risks. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with Terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect their transmission method. It'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Not even the Asilis. Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that they stick to the task of cleaning up Terramorphs. But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. So to say there's zero risk would be a lie. Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision. There is a way we can deal with the Terramorphs on a... Well, so that's tricky. Both plans are going to take major investments in time and resources. We're talking years of work, not to mention some highly specialized materials. Terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Asili's gene samples we can use to rebuild their bloodlines. Or sharpen our microbes tracking skills. Not the sort of things any labs just got lying around. But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where we know we should be able to find all the materials we need. All paths lead to Londinium. It was the central hub for Asili's processing during the... But, and this part's exciting, the terramorph data suggests Asilis were first found there. The planet it's on, Toliman 2, meaning there's a very good chance their prey, the terramorphs, came, which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as the terramorph source world. The Asilis were too damn effective at cleaning them up. Additionally, it explains why once the Asilis were gone, the outbreak there was so catastrophic. Londinian could very well be where the terramorph saga began. I think this is the answer we've been looking for. Now, the UC has a small operating base on Londinian's outskirts. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base commander, Sarah Hatoum, when we touch down. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done, we'll rendezvous with you there. But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
To the study of the terror.
Romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough. But I forgot what a dust-crusted pit. Now you. What are you? Oh, that's you then. Don't much care for Vanguard. It sounds like my sister's kids live in the city. So... yeah, they both came through okay. One science division. Effectively useless human beings that would have had no reason to be anywhere near the fighting. Now, what was it you needed? Don't worry, I'll handle the paperwork. Military-grade hardware. Everything up to spec.
shame that it was necessary to reopen this facility, but someone has to deal with the fact that the Terramorphs have resurfaced. While we're here, it wouldn't hurt if we checked in at the lodge. While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
This is all exciting, but... I thought I had a grip on the situation. I'm not so sure anymore. The Sanctum Universum believes that God wanted us to travel the stars. That's gotten us here. Is this what we were meant to learn out here? Could the I knew we were onto something big with the artifacts, but this... It's beyond anything I could have imagined. The one thing I'm sure of is that we have to see this through. Take care of yourself.
For God's sake.
pride myself on knowing every person that steps foot on this planet. But I don't know you. Are you with this collection team they informed us we're hosting? Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit. Commander Hatum. I'm no need for introductions, Major Simon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all with gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you could need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower and I do believe there's someone waiting for you there. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Aceles plant. It contains one of... though I can't guarantee it won't contain it. I hope you all find what you're looking... Robot, you're coming...
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to hook into their comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be...
Pinpoint's a bit...
The equipment will be able to get us a rough location of any acceptable samples in the scan area. It'll be up to you, Kaiser, and I. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet... Don't go into the city much. Never for long. Too risky.
Excuse me. You match our description. The Vanguard captain? Make sure you had the best tools for the task at hand.
Give him one for me, all right?
All set on your gear? Are you ready? Yeah, just pre-mission jitters. You hear about a place for so long, it maybe gets big. But you don't need to worry about me. I'll be all right. Then let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready.
Personal comm should be routed through Kaiser now. You copy that?
Perhaps too loud.
Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock code transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
If you have any gear... Okay.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. We'll see these. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers.
Shit! These things! They're all dominated! Clean them out and keep an eye out for the more controlling them.
Bring it on! You're done.
That's locked. There must be something they don't want us to find.
You've got nothing, nothing! Aha, let's do this! Give it your best shot.
Evaluation insufficient. Field protocols active.
I'm going to end you!
Like the last of them. That's
sign of the morph, though.
Your shipping yard is just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Kaiser, close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers.
Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Nice work. Now help us take these out.
I don't even need a gun. I'm hit. Give it your best shot. I can't take much more of this.
Nice work. Now, earlier scan picked up a valid terminal sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted from the port gate.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
I'm not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian. A real marvel. All these leeches. keeping you things warm. What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Are you seeing this? God, the heat leeches are terramorphs.
What? No. It can't be true. Heat leeches are everywhere. They live everywhere. That means terramorphs.
Oh my God. You just saw that, right? You would tell me that heat leech became a terramorph. The pest heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, we just found out how terramorph... No, Lazarus plants can't grow anywhere but here, let alone blossom. Plus, if what we just witnessed was happening anywhere else, well, it wouldn't just be Londinian lost. What we just saw, it must be some kind of alternate growth method. One that winnows 70 years of maturation into seconds. It's... That I don't have an answer for. But if they share a genome, like most nymphs and adults do, the microbe should have no problem dealing with heat leeches and terramorphs. The Aciles we'll have to look into. But given what we know about the creatures, I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to find that they've got an appetite for both. Pretty major is right. But if what... The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terramorph, a heat leech transformation process. Make one. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could... You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches, into a... Good God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go!
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just... Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus...
A bioweapon no one would recognize as one. Oh,
Sort of thing that'll keep you up at night. And the sort of thing whoever did this makes some sense. Tau said he was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that. It couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the terramorphs. These attacks. I think someone planned them to set all this in. They certainly were. But having this answer, who could pull something like this off?
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to Hell Frozen. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we...
Roger that. Kaiser, get us
The entrance is... I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Captain, I think I see it. Back in business.
Warning. Emergency recorder message detected. Transcription process engaged. Playback initiated.
Admiral Center, we need to make the evacuation request.
That's my father's address. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
It just transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet will be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation. They're all in this facility.
Other than our casualties? Yes, sir.
Good. Get them into defensive positions around the spaceport. No one leaves. I'll send ships as soon as possible.
Thank God. None of us wanted to go down swarmed by those things.
That won't be your fate, Colonel. You have my word.
Transcription complete. Physical copy available.
An invisible weapon. He knew. He knew about the Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he? He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was
Wrong. I was a commander. I've been in tough situations, and nothing would ever make me feel that it's just...
He decided to sentence his own soldiers to death. But I guess that's just another part of his sick legacy now. Only he didn't succeed. Now someone else knows about the Lazarus plant, and... Right. Settled systems are counting on us.
sensors. Unlock successful.
Guys, your sample, it moved. I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
Most people probably wouldn't use
Doesn't
that
look
power
like it.
response.
I'd be real careful out there if I were you.
Well then, let's give it all we've got.
Putting out some kind of signal. Radar's lighting up. I think you're due for some company. The signal that thing's putting out to call the location. So there should be some radar equipment powered up now around it. You get those online, and I'll relay my signal through there.
Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Final sample secure.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
to all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there, but it sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. This place... Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Bay Victus knew about this dam?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old Admiral must have told someone what he learned. Even he's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond. That's putting it.
But it's clear someone knows about the plant and realized what ends it could be. Captain, we need to get these samples back to the lab and verify we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well. But in the interim, do you think you could look into what we uncovered? See if you can turn up any information on who might have...
If it were me, I'd...
Perfect. Once you finish your investigation, we'll meet you outside the cabinet. They're gonna want to hear this. Take care of yourself.
Anything interesting in range?
Captain, do you require my assistance?